Imagine asking an AI to write an email, create a beautiful picture, or answer your homework question. It only takes a few seconds, doesn't it? But what if that simple request quietly used electricity, water, and enormous computing power somewhere on the other side of the world? Now here's the surprising part. A new report from the United Nations warns that by 2030, artificial intelligence, or AI, could consume up to 3% of all the electricity produced on Earth. Even more shocking, AI data centers could use more water for cooling than the entire world's population needs for drinking every single year. Could the technology that's transforming our future also become one of our biggest environmental challenges? Let's find out. Throughout history, every major technological breakthrough has made life easier. Steam engines powered factories. Electricity transformed our homes. Computers revolutionized offices. Then came the internet, followed by smartphones, putting almost the entire world's knowledge into our pockets. One thing seems certain. As technology improved, it usually became more efficient. Modern LED light bulbs use far less electricity than the old incandescent bulbs. Today's smartphones are thousands of times more powerful than computers from only a few decades ago, while using much less energy. So naturally, many experts expected AI to follow exactly the same path. But the new United Nations report reminds us of an important lesson from history. Back in the 1860s, British economist William Stanley Jevons noticed something unexpected. When steam engines became more efficient, Britain didn't use less coal. Instead, because coal became cheaper to use, industries expanded, and coal consumption actually increased dramatically. This became known as the Jevons Paradox, and scientists now believe AI may be following the very same path. So, what exactly has been discovered? The new report doesn't say that AI itself is harmful. Instead, it highlights something many people have overlooked. As AI becomes faster, cheaper, and easier to use, people naturally begin using it far more often. Think about online shopping. Years ago, most people ordered things only occasionally. Today, because it's fast, convenient, and available almost everywhere, millions of people shop online every single day. AI behaves in much the same way. Every time someone asks AI to write an article, generate computer code, create artwork, edit a video, or answer a question, enormous computers inside data centers perform billions of calculations within seconds. One request uses only a tiny amount of energy, but billions of requests every single day quickly become an enormous demand for electricity, cooling systems, and water supplies. According to the United Nations, if current trends continue, AI could consume around 3% of the world's electricity by 2030. So, how did researchers arrive at these projections? They didn't study just one AI program. Instead, the United Nations examined the entire life cycle of artificial intelligence. Scientists looked at how much electricity today's data centers already consume. They analyzed future growth in AI applications, expected computing demand, water needed to cool powerful computer servers, carbon emissions, land requirements, mineral extraction, and electronic waste. They also examined where AI infrastructure is actually located. Their findings showed that only 32 countries currently host AI-specific cloud infrastructure, and around 90% of that infrastructure is concentrated in just the United States and China. That means many countries depend on AI systems built elsewhere, while often sharing the environmental consequences through mining, manufacturing, and electronic waste disposal. Rather than relying on guesswork, the report combines today's global infrastructure with projected AI growth to estimate what the next few years could realistically look like. Now, despite these concerns, the report makes one thing very clear. AI remains one of the most promising technologies humanity has ever created. It is already helping doctors analyze medical scans more quickly, supporting scientists searching for new medicines, assisting teachers in preparing learning materials, helping businesses become more productive, and allowing governments to deliver public services more efficiently. The report also highlights real-world examples. In Aotearoa, New Zealand, the government has introduced a national AI strategy, together with a public service AI framework. In Australia, the National Film and Sound Archive of Australia developed Bowerbird, an AI-powered transcription system that helps preserve priceless historical audio and video collections. Meanwhile, the Department of Veterans Affairs is testing AI to speed up claims processing for veterans. These are powerful examples of AI improving people's lives when it is developed and used responsibly. But now comes the challenge. The report estimates that AI data centers could require approximately 9.3 trillion liters of water every year, simply for cooling. That's more water than the annual drinking water needs of the world's entire population. If electricity demand doubles, the resulting carbon emissions could become comparable to those produced by the United Kingdom. Researchers also estimate that the land needed for future data centers could approach 10 times the size of Mexico City. So, what should we do? The United Nations is not calling for AI development to stop. Instead, it recommends greater transparency from AI companies, designing AI systems to be environmentally responsible from the beginning, better recycling of electronic equipment, cleaner sources of electricity, stronger international cooperation, and routine reporting of AI's environmental impact. The message is simple. The future of AI should be measured not only by how intelligent it becomes, but also by how responsibly it protects our planet's precious resources. Artificial intelligence is opening doors that once seemed impossible. It has the potential to transform healthcare, education, scientific research, public services, and countless other areas of our lives. But every great innovation comes with great responsibility. The new United Nations report reminds us that protecting the environment and advancing technology should never be competing goals. The most successful AI of the future will be the one that improves human lives while protecting the Earth we all share. Now it's your turn. Do you think AI companies should be required to publicly report how much electricity and water their systems consume? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Innovative Scientific Discovery for more fascinating scientific discoveries explained simply. Until next time, stay curious and keep discovering.